Ghost of Tsushima was quite a good game, which is why I was delighted to see it get a sequel announced. I'm excited to see how they improve this series, which is why I'm making this video to discuss some of the things I would like to see in Ghost of Yotei. First thing I hope to see is some additional mechanics when it comes to the stealth system, which I think we will definitely see. Maybe something like disguises could be quite cool, and it was explored a bit with the Mongol armor that lets you stay undetected a bit longer. I hope they delve more into it cause it's an interesting thing that helps to give you more options in stealth. Speaking of options in stealth, I hope they add more weapons that aid in that specific situation, and I'm sure they will do this. Another thing that could be quite helpful in stealth is being able to hide dead bodies. It was always a bit strange in Tsushima that enemies did not take note of their lost comrades, and adding this aspect in Ghost of Yotei would help to make the stealth feel a bit more believable while also giving us a more challenging experience. I also hope we will be able to take advantage of the environment more when it comes to stealth, like being able to use water as a hiding spot and being able to use weapons such as a blow dart from the water to take out enemies. The next thing I hope to see is more interesting open world activities. Some of the activities got a bit tiring after a while cause there were a bit too much of them, and it started feeling like an open world checklist after a while in Ghost of Tsushima. Hopefully Sucker Punch addresses this issue because it was one of the weaker aspects in what otherwise was a pretty good game. Another thing that I would like to see is the ability to call allies in a fight, similar to how it works in the Assassin's Creed games. A bit of this mechanic was in Tsushima, with us being able to fight with our allies in certain missions, but it would be even cooler to be able to call upon them to help you in certain stealth and combat situations. It would also be nice if this mechanic was part of the story in some way, just like how they did it in some of the Assassin's Creed games. An improvement to our character's parkour would be a welcome change as well. At times in Ghost of Tsushima, the parkour system would feel a bit clunky to use and it wasn't the most accurate. It definitely wasn't the worst I've experienced because it worked well most of the time, but a small improvement would definitely help the system feel a little less frustrating and instead more fluid. I'm not saying we should have a really in-depth parkour system like the older Assassin's Creed games, even though I would like that, but a bit of a small improvement to make it more fluid and less clunky would definitely be a nice change. So yeah, those are just some of the things I would like to see in Ghost of Yotei. But how about you guys? What do you want to see? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, this has been 2367 Ruben signing out.